It's February 13th, 2021. I tried calling on Linda's phone, the boys. But I couldn't get through. They didn't pick up. They must be busy doing boy things. So I sent them a text message. I know they're supposed to be men, right? Yeah, but they're still the loves of my life. The only thing I have in humanity. So, Lou and Lynn are watching, or Lou's watching something called Wicked Tuna. And he's like, holy mackerel. I'm like, no, Lou, that's a tuna. And I'm like, I swear, it's like, I need the snare drum in the background. But whatever. And so then on comes this advertising. And the advertising is for something called WhatsApp. WHATSAPP. Now, back when I had an office, back when I was with Exit Links, it wasn't Exit Bobcat, it was Exit Links with Rich McQuillan. But when I was with Exit Links, I had a computer, a laptop of some sort. They insisted, the mortgage company insisted I needed it. Sarah Lane, whatever. I forgot the mortgage company name, it's irrelevant. So they gave me some kind of laptop. And then there was some kind of call with Google about some new product rollout that they were doing, the company was doing. And again, I don't know if that was a Rich McQuillan thing, if that was a Hector Castillo thing, because that would be branch franchise. Then it would go to New York, downstate regional, and then, or I don't know if it was a Steve Morris thing, not really quite sure, because he's like the CEO, like the head honcho of the whole operation. But when I went on this WhatsApp, which they made me download to the computer by pushing a couple of buttons, they had to walk me through it. I'm like, I really don't like download it. What is this gonna do? Why can't I just use the same? I had a Google Chat thing with Donna. Why do I need an extra app? And you can phone call. I'm like, your entire sales pitch makes no sense whatsoever. I already have the feature. It's already whatever it is. So anyway, so now they've come out, and I'm gonna try and catch it so I can record it. They have this new commercial where it's a guy dressed up as a postal worker. He's got 3 stripes over here. Not a U.S. postal worker, but whatever, for theatrics in like to prove a point, and give a visual that's like, so he comes, and so he's delivering these fake packages, but like they're supposed to be real, to like the homeowners. And what he does is he opens the mail and he opens the packages. He goes through them and reads all their personal confidential stuff and like checks out whatever's in the packages. And then he delivers them the opened packages and mail. And his defense of what they're receiving is, oh, it's just like when you use email, because it's if you're using unencrypted. Like, this is the new generation of, huh? Like, I only wanted 13 channels, and if I had to get up to move the dial or the rabbit ear, I was alright with that. If it meant that I still had some form of freedom and I could find the love of my life, I was okay. Where I'm not okay is all this new, crappy, whatever they're creating in some alternate paradox where I'm being crushed and swollen and left in a dead galaxy just so things that I really don't care about can be developed and pushed and whatever. So, side saddle to that is I download this Google thing or this WhatsApp that went through Google in order to have it brought out to the public. And then as soon as I did that, all of a sudden, like, weird things started happening with the laptop. It all of a sudden wasn't functioning, and before you know it, it was like a dead laptop again. I mean, it's like, I don't like sharing a computer, but I really don't have a choice. I mean, I had an assistant. She doesn't have her own computer, so I gave her my old computer, got a new computer. And then when that one went, either it died or. So it's like, and that was the other thing. I'm like, all right, so let me get this straight on theories of string that just don't match and don't matter. You share a computer with someone. Your personalities are completely different. How the hell are you collecting metadata, cookies, and tags and trying to say that the person who originally owned the computer has the same makeup, psychologically or otherwise, with the morons that may have whatever that use the computer thereafter or that break into the computer and do whatever they do in the criminality of humans? Just curious. Because, like, I've had people use, like, first of all, first computer, like, that was Jason's computer. Jason left it in the house and I needed it for real estate. I turned it on. I was using it, but for real estate purposes. I don't want his old history tracking me as if him and I are one and the same, because we are not. We are nothing alike. And then that goes into every computer I've ever had, because Lou didn't have money for a computer and took one of my computers, and I have no idea what he searched. If the computer was registered to me, I have no idea what he could have possibly searched under my original registration of that computer. He's my father. Like, I mean, I didn't realize that collecting the data and then merging it together to try to get a psychological and personal profile was going to be that significant within my life frame. Maybe the shitbags at the computer companies, when they were selling them, wanted to be a little more clear on, like, don't let people touch your stuff. Just saying. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. Because, like, once you get into, like, the quantum field of trackable, like, cookies and meta tags and data tags and how it gets sold to shitbags that, like, and foreign enemy that hate you just because you spell your name with 6 letters or something crazy like that, or some superstition, whatever. I mean, like, this is the little things, the little grains of sand, right, that break entire rows of teeth by accident because you didn't know it was in the food. I mean, like, why would you even set people up for this level of problem? Because I'm pretty sure, and I don't want to go verify this, but whatever he does in his private, I want to keep over in his private whatever. And I really don't want to use a computer. I don't want one. I don't want to need one. It's like it's there as a utility, like, if whatever. But why is everything built and revolving around computer technology in this day and age? Like, the newspaper was nice. Why did we have to go into machines? I mean, abacus is safe. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. So I don't know. So something happened with, I downloaded the WhatsApp, and then it totally took out, and then I had to spend more money to get a whole nother machine. And that has happened to me more times than I'd like to even acknowledge. And I don't know how the back end of technology works. Why is it so sophisticated and complicated and yet so poorly built? All in the same. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.